So I'm here in the Cookery Club on board P&O's Britannia cruise ship, and I can't quite believe this is happening, but I'm actually joined by the one and only Marco Pierre White, and I'm going to be asking Marco a few questions. So Marco, what has been your most memorable moment on board P&OCruises?
There's so many of them, but what's magical about P&O is actually all the places in the world that you visit. You get these snapshots, like yesterday, Cadiz, tomorrow, Barcelona, the day after, Monte Carlo, or then you go to those tropical islands in the Caribbean, St. Lucia, Jamaica. It's all so magical. It's been an amazing experience for me, and how it's changed my approach to food is also interesting. I've seen so much more, so I see food in Italy, I see food in France, I see food in Spain, I see food in the Caribbean, I see all these influences. It's quite extraordinary.
You're one of P&O's food heroes, and you're involved in this amazing cookery club here, where you teach people like myself some much needed cookery skills. But what do you take away from that experience?
Number one, I love experiences of life. But I think when you've been given something in life, and in my case, knowledge of food, I think you have a duty to share that knowledge. I think it's really important. And I think to be able to share with people, and like today there was nearly 30 people in the class today, from varying ages, and everyone comes for a different reason. Everyone wants to take something out of that experience, but they all leave with something. I mean, when I watch them eating their risotto and they think, wow, I can't believe I cooked this, or when they're cooking their spaghetti of lobster with fresh basil, and they cook their lobster to perfection, their spaghetti is cooked to perfection. And what's interesting is those natural instincts to cook come out of you.
And you've certainly given me more confidence in the kitchen. I'm definitely going to be trying that risotto at home, so I'm very grateful for that. It's something I'm going to take away. Thank you. Tell me about BattleChefs, which took place right here, actually in this cookery club on P&O's Britannia cruise ship. Would you want to work in a kitchen with any of the contestants in future?
When I do TV, like when I did Hell's Kitchen, for example, or other shows, or I did BattleChefs, I could just go and do my job. They're the celebrities, they're the stars, I'm just the cook. And so therefore, I don't really get involved with them, I just do my job. It just happens to be that Alex and I go back 20 years. And so we've always enjoyed each other's companies. And he also brings something special to the party as well. He really is special. And then when he talks about food, or he talks about cheese and enthuses about it, it's quite amazing. And he teaches me about cheese. Like yesterday we were eating some cheddar, and he said, can you taste the grass marker? And it was quite interesting. So he searches deep within the cheese. It's quite interesting listening to him about cheese, and that's one of his many passions.
If from now onwards you could only source your ingredients from just one country, which country would that be?
The French are masters of certain things. They're the masters of poultry. They're masters of vegetables and fruit. They have wonderful truffles, wonderful wild mushrooms. They make great charcuterie, they make great cheeses. They're the masters. Yes, the English do certain things well, the Italians do lots of things well, the Spanish do lots of things well. But you know something? The masters of gastronomy are the French, without question.
What inspirational advice would you give to your younger self?
I would say that I made more mistakes than anybody I ever met in the kitchen. I really would. So I'm not really a person who should be advising myself. But what I can say, I'm so grateful that I made all those mistakes. Because had I not made all those mistakes, I wouldn't be the boy I am today. And it was making those mistakes and then taking the knowledge out of the experience, good or bad, and using that knowledge. And that's what I would recommend to anybody. Don't worry in a kitchen, whatever mistakes you make, it's fine, it happens. But take the knowledge from the experience and grow. And that's what makes someone a good chef or a great cook. It's someone who's got the ability to be honest with themselves. It's not good enough. I made a mistake. Bang.
This has been wonderful asking questions. Thank you.